Illini fans, I'm Lauren Mraz here with Illinois men's cross country coach Jake Stewart. And Coach Stewart, your team came in 5th place this weekend at the Greater Louisville Classic. What can you say about your team's competition?
I think it was a good opener for us in the month of October. The complexion of the season kind of changes once you get into October. In some respects, September is kind of used as a preseason in some ways. So October is when things kind of begin to hunker down and meets kind of ramp up with intensity and field size. So I thought we did a good job of being as competitive as we've been in our first meet in October since I've been here. It was a big field, a really quality field. A number of teams ranked, nationally that we competed against, and we went in and mixed it up, from the get-go, and that's all we could have asked for, in terms of, stepping to the line last Saturday.
And you said that this has been the best start you've had in October since you've been on campus. What's different about this team, and how was training different leading up to Louisville?
I don't know if the training has necessarily been different for us compared to years past. I just think that there's a sense of confidence within the group as a whole. I think our depth is really good. We have, we have some upperclassmen who have been through this, a number of times, so they know what to expect and can kind of help guide some of our younger guys through, this process, and that's helpful. I don't think there's any one thing that we can point at and say that's been the big change. I just think as a whole the program's in a different spot, and I think on Saturday that kind of showed through in how we competed and where we finished in the field.
And this was Dillon Funds' first competition of the season. What kind of a pickup has he been for your team?
I don't think we can really quantify the impact Dillon has had on the program. For him to come in last year, when he got to campus last year, he was hurt. So I know he didn't get off to the start he wanted to at Illinois, and to his credit, he stayed positive, really worked hard in getting healthy, and the results of that showed through in the spring when he was an All-American in cross country, and Saturday was his first cross country race in 2 years. A lot of guys he was competing against had already run at least 1 or 2 times this season, so for him to step to the line and that be his cross country debut for us, he's embraced what he's become, and that's one of the best runners in the country. I think there's a lot more there. I think a lot of Saturday for him was just kind of, getting back into the swing of things with cross country, because it is a different animal in a sense. So Dillon's been great. He's been a tremendous leader. He's a hard worker. He's coachable. He does everything that we need him to do, and he came into this program and was embraced by his teammates, which I think is just as big a part of the equation as anything. The guys want him to do well and be a part of what we're doing, and it's vice versa. So he's been great for us.
And now your team has a break from competition this week. What's the plan?
We still have to keep our work levels up. We still have a long way to go. The month of October, we started at Louisville. We go to Wisconsin and Bradley in 2 weeks, and then right at the end of the month, beginning November, we have the conference meet. So there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. And I think a lot of coaches are going to say our work levels are really high. We're still training hard, and there's a lot of truth to that. And we want to keep our fitness levels good. There is a certain awareness we have to have now of the weather changing, and 2 months on campus, colds start going around, coughs start going around, so we got to keep our guys healthy, and that's as much a part of our approach these next 3 or 4 weeks as anything.
Okay, thank you, Coach. And for more information on Illini athletics, visit fightingillini.com.